Good morning and welcome to practicing together today. A May gray day. Um, it's a cozy day. So we're still this week kind of meditating or thinking about inspiration, how we can be inspired in our practice. And inspiration means really having reverence. So reverence for yourself as you practice today. This is really your practice, and it's not about achieving anything or getting anywhere. It's about accessing your inner witness, watching yourself, observing and paying attention to your breath and the sensations in your body. So it's like accessing your own inner teacher. We are so over-educated in our society. We're like walking about, with all these, I like the image of Medusa with all these snakes coming out of her head, our thoughts, So yoga is about calming these thought waves, quietening them down, accessing that deep inner stillness, being able to just at a given moment quiet the mind. I thought I lost my wallet yesterday at Vaughn's. I went to pay and there was no wallet. And you know what? I went home, I couldn't find it. I looked in the car, I couldn't find anywhere. It's like a mystery. And you know how that anxiety, well, everything you have to do. And on the way back home, I worked on acceptance. I accept the fact that my wallet is gone. I got this calm, and then I got this feeling, don't worry, it's there, you'll find it. And I went to where I thought it might be and it wasn't there. And then I went back to acceptance. And then my daughter wanted me to drive her car and I didn't want to drive her car. So that's what confused me. In my pattern, was discombobulated. So I had to open this drawer to find my spare key. So I put my wallet down somewhere where you couldn't see it. So I had to open this door because the doorknob was locked. So anyway, my wallet was there. And it was like, but that journey, what I'm talking about is you have a choice to either freak out and stress yourself out and play havoc on your nervous system, or you have the tools, you have the breath and you have, your yoga philosophy to what's more important, right? Reverence for yourself. Bring the hands to prayer on the heart chakra. Plugging into the heart energy, just little knocking with the thumb like this at the chest. See what I'm doing? Just like knocking. It's like opening up the door to the heart portal. And there the prayer is love. So just hold still now. Breathe into the heart. And the prayer at the heart chakra is love. Breathe love. Feel that the heart is becoming more and more receptive to receiving this loving energy. And then take the hands to the fontanelle by the forehead. And a little circle with the thumbs on your forehead. That's your third eye center. You can look up and light up your spiritual eye in the center of your brain. And then hold still. At the portal of the third eye center, the prayer is peace. Peace, kindness, tranquility. And inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down to diamond shape by your navel. So the thumbs are just below the navel and fingertips by the pubic bone. and send energy into your internal organs. Elbows are sideways, collarbone softening down. And there at the lower chakras, the portal, the prayer is safety. I am safe. Good. And bring the hands back to the heart. Open the palms. Take one hand under the other, lightly touch your lung points, just below the collarbones. We want strong, healthy lungs. And then opening and closing. And you can just vibrate along with the sounds that are going on. Vibrate with the garbage trucks. Or in yoga, we say, find the silence in the sound. Find the silence in the sound. And then take one hand over the other, palms up, and place your hands on C7 at the base of your neck. And take your awareness there, major energy gates there. We're going to do 24 taps. Just hold, feel the energy, absorb it. As you inhale, bring the sides of the hands down the sides of the neck and lightly touch the notch of your throat where the thyroid gland is. Think about your endocrine system. Okay, and now slide your right hand to the right knee, and the lung and heart points are right here. So you're going to lift your elbow away a little bit, 24 taps, yeah? Hold. Put your hand over your head. 3 times slap the armpit. 1, 2, 3. Circle the breast. 1, 2, 3. And tap down the side ribs. We're activating our lymph system. So tap, tap, tap. Circle, circle, circle. Tap, tap, tap. One more. Armpit, breast, and ribs. Good. And then snake your left hand to your left knee and the right hand to the heart lung points. 24 taps. Breathe. And let's hold. Breathe. Feel more awareness in your lungs. You want strong, healthy lungs. And place your hand, relax it behind your head. 3 taps, armpit. 1, 2, 3. Circle. 1, 2, 3. Ribs. 1, 2, 3. Armpit. Circle. Tap, tap, tap. One more. 3 times in the armpit. Circle, circle, circle. Okay, so that's part of self-care. Yoga is self-care, helping to stimulate your lymph system. So place your hands on the tops of your thighs and press your shoulders to your ears. Try and straighten your arms. Lean back a little bit, lift up to your back skull and chin in, forehead back. So you feel a spine stretch and start doing little circles with your nose. Oh my goodness, they're usually done by now. He's running late today. He's going to get into trouble. Make big circles now. Slow it down. Give yourselves permission to slow down, to really feel. Where you feel most constriction, slow it down. Remember kindness. Be kind to yourself as you practice. Relax the jaw. Soften the eyes. And the next one, just drop chin to chest and raise the chin. And we'll go the other way. You can start little circles. Try and straighten the arms so you feel a separation at your waist. As you press your hands in the tops of the thighs, there are blood murmur points there, trigger points, right there where your heel of your hand is pressing into the top of the thighs. It's like acupuncture. And now make larger circles, chin to shoulder, to ceiling, to shoulder, to chest. Inhale as you go up, exhale as you go down. Good. And then slowly release and drop chin to chest, and then raise your chin. And then shoulders. Big circles even with your elbows. Press down, press your shoulders to the ears and back, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3. And just relax for a moment. Holding onto your thumbs with your 4 fingers. It's Adi Mudra. It's a very useful mudra to know. It calms the frontal lobes of your brain. Then to rest the outer wrist or hand on your knees or thighs. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Soften your lips. Soften your cheeks. Soften your temples. Soften your eyes. Relax all of your facial muscles. And just tune into your breath. So we're going to do a little bit of pranayama now. So hopefully you're comfortable. Closing your index and middle finger between your eyebrows. Closing right nostril with thumb. Inhale through your left. Close your left. Exhale through your right. Keep going in your own time. In for 3 or 4 counts. Or you could do 4 or 6 counts and then exhale through the opposite nostril. Breathe in through the same nostril. Feel your lungs breathing. This breathing practice, pranayama, has a powerful effect on your nervous system, accessing your parasympathetic nervous systems. That aspect of deep rest and digest. Now everybody, breathe out through your left nostril. Breathe in for 4 through your left. 3, 2, 1. Hold both closed for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slow exhale through your right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 6. Exhale through your left for 8. Try 2 more breaths. Inhale through your left. Filling, hold both nostrils closed. Very tall spine, shoulders soft, collarbones soft. As you exhale through your right, feel your spine elongate up through your back skull. 1 more inhale. Hold. Slowly exhale through your left. Last inhale through your left. Hold the breath, flow your hand to your knee, holding onto your thumbs. As you hold the breath, if you want to draw the belly back and chin in slightly, you'd feel more of a spine lift. Very soft eyes looking inward. And a slow, smooth exhale. Okay, very gently open your eyes. Feel a shift, right? Just from this little bit that we did, a more calm feeling. So today we're going to do a little bit different. I want you to sit up on your bolster, and if you can, bring your feet underneath your knees, so your feet are slightly forward and your feet are flexed. Your knees will be off the ground. And I'm going to have you just bring your hands forward like down dog. And you're going to inch your hands forward when you're ready. You can let your head drop if you want, or chin in, back, skull lengthening. You feel your palms pressing. To begin with, your arms are active like down dog. You're breathing into your lower back, middle back, upper back. A physical pause. The breath brings you out of the pose a little bit. You're spreading lower back, middle back, upper back. As you exhale now, soften shoulders down, soften the front ribs, soften skin below the navel recedes. And keep breathing like that. On the inhale, feel the whole back body spreading sideways, between your shoulder blades spreading. Feel your fingers gently spread, but your fingers are passive. And then just keep surrendering. So you breathe. This is called back body breathing. We're opening up the back of our ribs, the side of our ribs, so that you can get more oxygen as you breathe. And it's also a spine stretch. You're opening up your gallbladder meridians at the outer edges of the hip flexors. You're feeling their little achiness maybe. And in increments, breath by breath, you come lower and lower. This is a little bit of a hold. Pay attention to your breath. There's real benefit to paying attention to your breathing. Breathing into your backside body. This helps to open up those tiny little muscles deeply connected to your spine. Your spine is your main channel. You okay? Too much. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to slowly back it up. Just walk your hands back and just sit up for a moment. And then we'll just move slowly, switching our legs. So we do this also not sitting on a bolster, but today it's different. And when you're ready, bring your hands forward. Down dog arms. So you could be just a little wider than your shoulders. Palms gently pressing evenly, fingers passive but spread. Inhale into your whole back, side, front body. The full length of your torso. A physical pause. The breath brings you out of the pose a little. As you exhale, sink the armpits, chest down. Soften the front ribs, soften skin below the navel. Maybe the hands, you can inch your hands forward. Surrender to gravity. Ujjayi breath. Navigate the breath at your throat and at your navel. So on the inhale, listen to the sound of your breath. As you exhale, feel the breath gently stroking your throat. Listening, make the sound very smooth. On the out breath, you want to soften armpits down, collarbones soften down your body. Soften the front ribs, soften skin below the navel. Focus on the softness and surrendering to gravity. Feel the inhalation opening up your lower back, middle back, upper back. The breath brings you out of the pose a little. You feel the skin of the back body spreading. Last exhale, melting. Surrender to gravity. And slowly release. Bring your hands back slowly. And just sitting up, just feeling the effects. Okay. Take your legs sideways. Just come forward. You can bring your elbows to the ground. If you can't bring your elbows to the ground, stay in down dog arms. Anytime you want to rock a little side to side. So we're opening up the liver kidney line on the inner lines of your legs. So think about your liver, happy liver. I like in France, they call it a crise du foie, a crisis of the liver. When people get angry, oh, they've got a crise du foie, they've got a crisis of the liver. So I know. So the same breathing here on the inhale, breathe into your lower back, middle back, upper back, coming out of the pose a little. You can just stretching through the heels, pull the toes back, but relax the upper body, surrender to gravity. If you need to use a brick for your forehead or rest your forehead on your hands or stay on your elbows, this is your practice. Find where you can be in the pose and it can be tolerable. Ujjayi breath. So you stroking the breath at your throat and top of your chest. Make the sound very smooth, make the sensations very smooth and even. And the way I teach, and from my teachers, is to stay in the pose, is that we grow our body by surrendering to gravity, not by trying to stretch. In fact, I try to eliminate the word stretch. Think of elongating, surrendering. Yeah, surrendering to gravity and focusing on where you can be soft, softening the collarbones, neck and throat soft, your eyes, the gaze is soft. Couple more breaths here. Okay, when you're ready, you can just slowly come on up, 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 up. Walk your hands back. Take the knees gently and yeah. So we can hop off of, we'll do some more bolster work today because that's kind of a gray day. So we'd be cozy, but let's sit flat on the mat. If you need your heels on the mat, you can sit sideways. Opening the legs up sideways, and you can have a brick on the right side on your knee, or you can even use your bolster. We're going to do some lateral stretches. Just do like a little walk in the countryside, just rock side to side. Yeah, just like twisting from your waist, like tall spine, root down to your sit bones. Good. And now we'll stay to the right. I'll mirror you today. Sorry, Joan. Place your left hand on the opposite knee and the right hand by your hip. On the inhale, feel the current of your breath rooting you down to your sit bones, tailbone simultaneously flowing up. So with each inhale, there's an elongation of your spine. And then as you exhale, draw the abdomen back and lift up even more and twist to your right. Now you can come forward if you like and just find your edge. And you could rock, if you want to rock yourself a little bit deeper, you can massage yourself a little bit deeper into the pose. Uja, I'll keep reminding you of placing your attention on your breath is the most important focus. Feel yourself breathing, not just watching yourself breathing, but feel it. Listen to the sound of your breath. At the end of the exhale, you draw the belly back. And try and ground down to your thighs and slowly come on up. Slide the hand up and you go to the other side. Place your fingertips by the pubic bone and the tailbone. On the inhale, lift the spine and twist. Take your hand on the opposite thigh and slowly start coming forward. You can rock yourself a bit deeper. And little pockets of aching that you feel, that's a good pain in yoga. Yeah, we say it hurts so good. A good pain in yoga is this sort of aching where the energy is blocked. So you're addressing blocked energy. If it's a sharp, risky feeling, then you want to back out. Yeah, you don't want to. You want to practice with compassion and kindness. Good. Now we're going to slowly come back up. This is where you have your brick now on the right side, if you need a brick. Some of you can take your, on your left side. Some of you can take your right hand and hold onto your left thigh. And twist again to the right. And then place your elbow either on a brick, your knee, and if you can rest your head in your hand. I can be light on my right hip here. And then try and lean back a little. So you go to your edge. You can also press with your right hand into your thigh or the ground. See what works for you. And then maybe you can slide your left elbow a little further down towards your ankle. If you can't rest your head in your hand, don't worry about it. Just drop your head. So your left elbow would be on your knee. Okay, now maybe you can hold onto your foot with your left hand. Take your right arm across the horizon to your ear and open up that whole side channel of your body. Try and lean back a little. You can rock forward and back. Where do you feel it when you do these little somatic type movements, slow movements? All of this is good for you, Carrie, for here, opening up that. And in fact, I'm going to show you sitting on a ball, a little hard ball would be good for you. Then put your hand behind your head, maybe. You can look up or you could look down. Soften the collarbones down your body. Drop the weight of the head if you like. Breathing into your right lung. Softening your left rib cage, softening your left waist. And slowly come up, press with your left hand and take a moment. Take a deep inhale, recovery breath, and sigh out any stress. Yeah, these stressful times we've been going through. So the prayer is inhale peace, exhale, let go stress. It really works. I did that last night too when I couldn't find my wallet. The woman at the Vons, I had to go there to get Gigi some baby food because she won't eat regular dog food anymore. The woman was so compassionate with me. She said, "Oh, I hope you find your wallet." I did. So placing your left hand now either on your lower back, give your lower back some TLC, palm with your palm, or hold on to your opposite thigh. And then slowly start bringing the elbow either onto the brick, your thigh, And see if you can rest the side of your head, drop the weight of your head. Whatever you can do. And if you can't reach your hand, just drop ear to shoulder and let the weight of the head keep pulling you over. So you're not trying to get deeper. Practice surrendering to gravity. With each exhale, surrender. This lateral stretch to the spine moves a lot of stagnation in the body. If you want to rock back and forth a little bit, your choice. You'll feel a little more pockets of aching where you're hiding. Mm-hmm. So those of you resting your head, if you want to slide your elbow a little further towards your ankle, maybe you can give yourself a little more space there, and then release your arm and take it across the horizon to your ear. Soften the collarbones down your body, soften neck and throat. Maybe you can grab your foot. Some of you grabbed your foot, or even bring your shoulder on the inner knee. And then the other thing you can do is put your hand behind your head, kind of hold on to your head, cup your head with your hand, and try and elongate your spine, but soften armpits, collarbones down the front body. Ujjayi breath. Breathe into where you're feeling most sensation and open it. I open, I relax, I let go. And slowly pull yourself up. Ah, good. Now don't tighten where we had just loosened up. Lift the knees with your hands and then just gently massage your legs from the floor. Tap your toes, windshield wipers, circle the other way. Do you want to do toe yoga today? Toe yoga. Take your left foot across your right this way. Interlace your fingers all the way to the webs of your toes. So that takes, if you haven't done toe yoga, don't worry about it. It'll take time for you to press the toes all the way to the webs of the fingers with your opposite index finger. And then you can press the kind of the tops of your fingers down towards your toes. And then you squeeze the toes and you squeeze the fingers. You got that? Yeah. I wish you could. Can you just copy? Yeah. And then give your toes, your big toe a good rub. The medial side of the toe, the inside of the big toe is your liver meridian. So it goes all the way up the inner leg, up through the internal organs, the liver, and then it goes up through the neck to the eye. And then the outside of the big toe and further down is the spleen line for your spleen, which is a major organ for your immune system. Yeah. And the spleen, do you know where your spleen is, everybody? No? It's on the liver's on the right side and the spleen's on the left side. Okay, so now just move your mounds of your toes back and forth this way. And then place the thumb in the belly of your calf. Find where there's a tender spot. Your thumb. Press it into the belly of your calf. See what Corinne's doing? Find where it hurts. And now circle big time your foot. 1, 2, 3. 10 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reversing it. 10, 9. Press hard with your thumb. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now release and go to both thumbs on the inside of the ankle and press down right there by the Achilles tendon, and then rub a little back and forth. And then go up to above the ankle, go to the bone, and then go down to the inside of the bone and pressurize. That's a very important point. It's called the yin mound. It's where the liver, spleen, and kidney points converge right there. Go up 2 inches, find the bone, go to the inside of the bone, and as much pressure as you can, lean forward and press into that meridian and gently come up to the 2 more inches, press down. Oh, when you go higher up, it starts to hurt more, doesn't it? Good pain. And gently release and go up more. And then, I'll turn the heat off, I think. I don't know why it came on. And then you could just thumb up and down that meridian, go up and down with your thumbs. So this is stuff that you can do if you're watching a movie. You can always be doing yoga. Give it a little massage. Okay. And let's see before. Okay, let's just do this one. Give the sole of the foot a rub. So the heart is the center of the palm. And right there's the bubbling well below the mounds of your toes. So 24 slaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. Hold and trace that vibration up the inner leg to your kidneys. Most of us have kidney depletion. Stress causes that. Kidney adrenal depression. What's the word? Depletion. I said, give it a rub. Okay, then we'll do the other foot. Just shake it. Oh, sorry, put it back. Come forward. So you could either do knee pile or keep your elbow on your right thigh. Try and open up your right hip flexor and come forward. Immediately pay attention to your breath. Follow the sensations of the inhale. Pausing at the top of the inhale. As you exhale, soften, melt, surrender to gravity. Soften the eyes. Soften the jaw. Slow the breath down. And slowly release. Now shake your legs out, shake them out, shake them out. And switching sides. Taking your ankle across, threading. I start with my pinky finger between little toe and second toe, and then I pull the toes apart and put my fingers, but then I also have to press with my index finger the toes to the webs of the fingers, and then push my fingers down with my toes, then squeeze your toes. And the reason, for health, is to really work tips of toes, fingers, and hands and feet. They're really important. And most yoga just sort of avoids that. For your health, it's really important. So squeeze the toes, squeeze fingers, back and forth. Yeah. You don't want energy blocked in our toes or our feet or our legs. Now give your big toes a massage between, especially the joint there, inside the foot. That's your liver meridian on the inside of the toe. The outside is your spleen. Okay, and then with your thumb, you can also massage down the middle of the foot, that ligament. Yeah, our feet change as we age. You've heard me say in the ancient texts of yoga, it says death comes through the feet and the legs first, because energy gets blocked and the circulation to your heart, to your internal organs gets compromised. Neuropathy, a lot of people getting neuropathy, that body-mind connection gets compromised. So now put your thumb in the belly of the calf, find a sore spot, then circle, maximum circle. Like you're cranking an old car. Now go the other way. come a long way, haven't we? Since my grandfather, you'd have to crank the car to get it started. You don't have that anymore. Okay, so just you can release your toes, take your thumbs inside of the ankle and press, and then just little back and forth right there. And then go up to the yin mound above the ankle, and as much pressure as you can take, massage it. Yeah, I like that yoga purring. Feels so good. Oh, I found a nice spot. And go to the middle of the calf. And then go up 2 inches. Keep going up a couple of inches. As much pressure as you can take. When you release, release slowly. Don't rush. Ooh, find a really sore spot. Good. And then you can go up and down with your thumbs. You can stay in a sore spot for a little bit and really work it. Interesting how it's different on each leg. You feel different pain in different areas. Little massage. Good. Now we'll hold on to the foot and we'll slap the sole of the foot with the palm of the hand. 24. Hold, and then just give it a little friction, a little rub, and visualize the energy going up the inner line of the leg to your kidneys. And then we'll just come forward. We forgot to come forward. You can do knee pile if you want, knee over knee, or you could keep this half of a Virasana, placing the elbow on the knee. Feel the inhale take you out of the pose a little, opening up the back body. As you exhale, soften the front body, surrender to gravity. And of course, what we're doing now, you're opening up the back of your leg, which your urinary tract meridian, still working on the kidneys and the adrenals and your bladder. And then slowly release and come on up and shake it out. Okay, so I'll show you what we're going to do next. Have a belt ready by your side. We're going to take the bolster and you're going to lie on the bolster this way, and you're going to take your arms, you're going to take your hands. Now, if you can do this, you're going to sort of grab the bolster and pull it more into your shoulders and see if you can bring your hands together as much as you can. It's probably a little bit tricky at the beginning, but eventually you grab the bolster and then you interlace your fingers, kind of like as though you were interlacing your fingers behind your head. And you just relax here. So you can drop the knees into each other. You can even straighten the legs out if you prefer. I'm going to keep my legs bent and knees in. So if that's hard for you, just bring your hands like two stop signs, so that the outer bolster is actually helping your wrists to the floor. So otherwise, keep hugging the bolster into your neck, interlacing your fingers if you can behind your head, and completely relax. Surrender to gravity. Soften your eyes. We're getting the fascia of the back body, neck and throat soft, belly soft. You can breathe into the back side body as though the floor were part of your lungs. And as you exhale, let go. Surrender to gravity. Relax your jaw. So you have a natural chin lock here, so you hear the sound of your breath like an ocean wave. The tongue is relaxed, so tip of the tongue might be on the roof of the mouth where the palate meets the teeth. The teeth meet the front of the back of the teeth and the palate. The sides of the tongue soft. You can cultivate the feeling of a Mona Lisa smile on your face, radiating a smile across your face and down into your heart. The gaze could be even with your eyes closed towards your heart. And we hold this for a few minutes. It really has a powerful effect on the inner body. Relax, surrender to gravity. Smooth out your breath, navigate it at your throat and at your navel. Okay, so you can just slowly remove your hands and straighten the legs out and have a strap by your side. Just relax your arms for a moment, palms up. Let your feet relax. Yeah. Inhale peace, exhale, let go stress. Feel the stress melting away. Now hold on to your strap and you could open it and bring your right knee into your chest. Right on the inside of your armpit. So don't take it to the side. Bring it all the way into the, almost like the breast. And soften the inner groin, soften the crease of the leg. Focus on softening. You can even relax your feet for now, because we are going to put a strap now more on the ball of the foot and have the leg perpendicular. And then I kind of wrap the strap around my hands this way. So it's not about getting the leg over your body. I want your leg to go straight up, and now pull down on the strap to bend your ankle and feel the leg heavy. So evergreen, come back a little with your leg, right over your hip, more, perpendicular. There you go. Now strongly pull a little bit more with the right side of your strap. So you pulling the outer foot to the outer hip into the floor, lengthening from the inner groin to the inner heel. Pull on the strap more to really bend your ankle. Relax your collarbones, neck and throat soft. Breathe. So you're strongly pulling on the strap. That straightens your leg as much as possible. Accept yourselves exactly as you are in this moment, here and now, with whatever's going on inside of you. And we go from here. I used to study years ago with Louise Hay. I don't know if you know who she is. Louise Hay. She was a powerful teacher. She started Hay House. And I used to study with her in New York once a week. And one of her mantras are, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. She cured herself of cancer. Okay, slowly release and just relax that leg and just feel. Feel the energy, the inner chi. And then we'll switch sides. So bring your left knee into your chest and then start softening the left hip crease, the groin. Feel your left femur bone heavy, dropping towards your chest. Notice when there's a little bit of pain or aching, we hold, we protect. See if you can breathe and soften and let go of any gripping in the left hip, crease, thigh. Feel gravity making that thigh heavier and heavier. Okay, now let's put a strap on the foot. More on the ball of the foot, right? And then have the leg completely perpendicular. You can work your right leg if you want to ground down to your right thigh and right heel. So now just pull on the strap, pull the toes down. And yeah, so you feel the whole back of the leg lengthening. You feel that leg heavy, you feel that hip, the left side of your sacrum dropping into the mat, heavy. Neck and throat soft. If the leg is coming forward over the hip a little bit, take it back. Bring it right over your hip. The heel is right over the left hip as much as you can. Don't worry about it, Carrie. You just do what you can. And then breathe. As you inhale, breathe into the back side body. Feel that your lungs are part of the floor. As you exhale, soften collarbones down. Soften the front ribs. At the end of the exhale, you can draw the navel back, Uddiyana. Strongly pull down with the strap. Pull a little bit more with the left side of your strap now. Feel gravity pulling your left leg into the floor. Very soft eyes. Okay, then slowly release and relax. And bend both knees, put the strap to the side. You can bring both knees in. Make a little circle. Feel the lower back getting a massage on the mat. Okay. Take your bolster to your left side and we're going to lie flat and you're going to, if you can, hold on to your right big toe, straighten your right leg up. Left hand could be on left thigh, or you could have a strap on your foot, or you could slide your hand down your leg for triangle. So you can support your outer knee, your thigh, your calf with your right hand if you need to. Left leg is really heavy and feel the length from your inner left heel all the way up your center channel. On the exhale, lengthen both leg bones. Practice from the bone. To the side now. Yeah, Trikonasana. And we're going to come up, and now you're going to go over to your left side. You can place your knee at the top of the bolster. You can switch hands. Hold on with your left hand and try and twist from your waist to the right. You can have your right hand on your rib cage, or you could stretch it out to the right. Keep softening the chest, the collarbones down the body. You could look to the right hand and stretch your right arm unless you have shoulder issues. And now place your right hand on your right rib cage, bend your right knee and hold on to your knee with your left hand. I like to grab my left buttocks out of under me with my back hand, so you really hip over hip. And you get to just relax now in this supported twist. So your right leg's on the bolster. All you have to do is pay attention to your breath now. Inhale, peace. Inspiration. Let go, stress. Sighing is good. Feel gravity melting you through the floor. Slow the breath down, smooth it out. So we're going to slowly come back onto our backs. Grab the bolster, roll it over you to the right side, and we'll do the other side. Okay, bend both knees to begin with. So you can hold on behind your left leg and straighten the leg out and straighten your right leg out. If you don't, or you could use a strap on your foot, or you could grab your big toe with index and middle finger. There's so many different ways. Try and pull the toes back, stretch through the heels. Okay. And then if you want to go just a triangle for a moment, you could slide your hand down your strap or your leg and place your elbow to the ground to support your leg. And then press your right side down. We're going to triangle now. Take your leg any amount to the left. You can keep your right leg bent and drop your right knee to the right if you want, if that helps you to balance more. So you do your yoga, listen to your body, and stretch your right arm down, look towards the right, ground down through your right thigh and right heel. Deep, slow inhale. As you exhale, lengthen your leg bones. Feel the bones in your legs lengthening. Good. So now you're going to slowly come on up and just going to go over to all the way to your right side, and then switch hands. Hold on to the strap or your ankle or your foot with your right hand. You can inch your shoulders an inch or two to the right. Grab your bottom buttock with your left hand, pull it out back underneath you, and stretch your left arm out to the left. Drop the weight of the head. Tongue is relaxed, inside of the mouth soft. You're getting your gallbladder meridian on the outer hip. And then you can let that leg go and rest the inside of your calf on the bolster. Hold on to your knee with your right hand and just relax. Completely surrender to gravity. Just watching yourself breathing. Paying attention to all the subtle sensations in your body, the subtle sensations of your breath. Yeah, inhale peace, exhale, let go stress. And slowly release and come on back onto your backs and drum the floor with your lower back. Drum, 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 drum. Okay. Have a brick ready. We're going to do bridge pose. Have a brick by your side in case you want to use a brick. So have your fingertips touching your heels and palms down by your side. Chin in, lengthening the back of the neck. Lift the shoulders to the ceiling, widening the tops of your shoulder blades. Reach your fingers towards the front of the mat. And then on the inhale, curl tailbone up. On the exhale, go up to bridge. Roll back down to your spine. And then go back up. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down vertebra by vertebra. And one more. Inhale, stay up. You can interlace the hands underneath your back and pull your hands towards the front of the mat. You can separate the heel of the hand and press the arms into the floor. Now, a little pulsing. Dig your heels into the mat and pulse, pulse. Move the sternum to your chin, chin to throat, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a brick underneath your lower back. You could have it at level 1, or you could have it level 2. And you can rock your knees a little bit side to side. And then bring the knees up over your hips. Your hands could be on your belly or palms up by your side. You can do little circles with your legs. Make sure the bony part of your sacrum is on the brick, yeah? So really make sure that you feel the bones of your lower back on the brick. You could be on level 1 or level 2. And then you can straighten the legs up. If they don't straighten all the way, that's okay. Just make sure the knees are over the hips. If you want to straighten the legs up, gently squeeze your legs together, internally rotate your leg bones. Feel the legs emptying out now, emptying out into your torso, your heart, your lungs. Slow the breath down, soften the eyes. In for 3, 4, or 6 counts, your choice. Out for 3, 4, or 6 counts. Navigate the breath at your throat and at your navel. At the end of the exhale, empty out. Very soft eyes. This, when your hips are above your heart, you're stimulating what's called the venous return to your heart. Yeah, if you want to press up into your shoulder stand, Carrie just did, bring the elbows in and keep the chin tucked and hop off of your brick and support your lower back with your hands. We can never hold this inversion long enough for its benefits on your endocrine system. So either on a brick with your hips or a half shoulder stand. So your toes would be over your forehead, lengthen the back of the neck, deepen your breath. Breathe into your back, side, body. Find your heart on the inhale A physical pause as you slowly exhale to your navel. The navel draws back. Good. So you can bend the knees. You can go over to plow if you like. Your feet don't have to touch the ground. You can have your palms flat or keep supporting your hips. Keep softening your collarbones down your body. That's important. Collarbones down the body. And slowly come on down. You can come back onto your brick if you like. Gently place your buttocks back down. Bend the knees. Place the feet on the ground. So you do your yoga. Remove the brick and slowly come on down. Place your hands underneath your buttocks. Take the legs back up. So you might want to grab the sides of the mat. Gently squeeze the legs together and chin in, back of neck lengthening. Drop your legs 1/3. Press the lower back into the floor, not your waist. And then go another 1/3. And if you can, another 1/3. And then come back up. And then come again. 1/3. 2/3. 3/3. And 2 inches off the ground. Now just lift your head up, tuck the chin, look at your feet. Push the ground away from you with your hands, scooping the belly. Scooping the belly. Maybe you can bring your hands to prayer. Good, bring the knees back in. Make a little circle. Okay, so if you can, rock and roll. If not, roll to one side and sit up. And we will do the headstand. Carrie is leading our class. Yeah. So, yeah, for your endocrine system, we do baby training wheels to headstand. So you don't have to go up. So don't be afraid. I take the corner of a blanket for my crown of my head. We're going to come to child's pose first. Okay, so let me put my sound back. So sitting on your heels as much as you can. Yeah, you can do wall work. And then put your hands forward and come to like down dog arms. With each exhale, soften armpits, chest down the body. Chin in, back skull lengthening. If you're on your thighs with your ribs, you can drop your head to the ground. Arms stay active, fingers passive. Good. Now take your arms to the side and stretch them sideways. Spread your shoulder blades. Okay, now interlace your hands behind your back. Bring the arms over the back of the head. Drop the shoulder heads forward. Soften the shoulder heads towards the ground and see you've got a little more room now to bring the arms over the back of the head. Now, come up onto your knees. Keep the arms going to the back of your head. Walk your knees back till you have a right angle in your legs. Drop the shoulder heads forward more, and then drop the arms a little further down towards the floor. Breathe. Collarbones are moving down your body. That's really important. Collarbones and chest soften down. Bring your hands now at a right angle. So the hands are underneath the elbows, a right angle. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Collarbones move down your body as you exhale, straighten the legs. Be on the very crown of your head. Yes, very important. Arms and head evenly pressing. Take the feet wide now to the outer edges of your mat. Either stay there or come on the tips of your big toes. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Take your left arm to the ceiling. Keep moving your collarbones down your body. Good. Bring your hands back down. Walk your feet still on your toes back together. Elbows squeezing together, shoulders, collarbones moving down your body. Just take one leg up, up, up. Even press through the palms and the head. Bring that leg down. Take the other leg up. If you want to go up, lift the front leg off. That's up to you. We won't go up today. Come on back down now. Bring both legs down. And rest your forehead on your hands. Feel the effects in your brain. You got a lot of circulation into your brain. Okay, slowly sit up, tuck your toes, and sit on your heels. A toe stretch. Come forward onto your hands now. Take the left leg, take it up. Don't do a back bend, tailbone to heel. Bring knee into chin, squeeze, and extend out 3 times. 2, round the back, extend out. The third one, hold, and come onto your fingertips and step through. And then slide your left knee over your left toes. Walk your hands forward like down dog. Drop your right femur bone and hip to the floor. Drop your body weight onto your right thigh. Inch your hands forward more. Chin in, back skull lengthening. Drop the right femur bone. My teacher says, feel the marrow in the bone. Okay, now lean into your right hand to the outside of your mat, left hand on knee. You can turn your left foot out a little bit and do a little back bend here. Some people like to go all the way onto the outer side of the body, and you slink down, so you're getting the whole side fascia of the body. Good. Slowly come on back. And if you can bend your back leg and hold on to the outer foot. If you maybe just bend it, if you can't grab the foot, or you can lasso a strap on your foot, you just pull the foot away from you and pull your chest open. Look up, twist open to the ceiling, pull against the grip of your hand. And then if you can, come on the inside of your foot and drop your left shoulder square off your shoulders and very gently pull the heel towards the buttock. That's your stomach meridian. For your gut, we want a healthy gut. We want the energy and circulation to flow. Drop your femur bone even more to the floor. Good, then slowly release, back it up. Tuck your back toes. If it's too much for you, then you can flatten your foot out. You can sit on your inner ankle. You could sit on a brick with your left buttock. But it's really important to start stretching out toes. Then come forward like down dog. Inhale into your whole backside body. The breath brings you out of the pose. As you exhale, inch the hands forward. Maybe you can pull the toes back with your right hand. Keep focusing on the breath. There's no judgment, no criticism. Self-criticism goes out the window. Yeah. And slowly release, come on forward. And just take your leg back. Little cat-cow. On the inhale, melt your chest. On the exhale, chin in, belly back. You can even stretch back into a child's pose and do 3 circle like wheel. Inhaling, exhaling. Move the energy through your spine, your main channel. And last one. This one, it feels so good. I love this one. Okay. Bring the legs together more and take your right leg, belly back, floating ribs back, chin in, lift that leg up. Bring the knee into your chin, squeeze belly, tuck chin, extend out, pause. Inhale, pause, extend out, pause. Next one, hold. Come onto your fingertips and step through. And then slide the knee over the toes. And you can drop your body weight onto your right thigh. We're slowly getting to standing up. Inch your hands forward like down dog. So you have a compressive stretch in the front of your ankle, and you're opening up the back of the Achilles tendon. Drop your left femur bone to the floor. Drop your left hip. Okay, now lean into your left hand outside of your mat. Turn your right foot out a little bit, and you can twist open here this way, or you could lift up a little bit and roll and go onto your whole left side of your body. Keep the breathing going. So most important focus is your breath. And then the navel. At the end of the exhale, you draw the belly back, Uddiyana. And then the gaze, the eyes stay so that your monkey mind doesn't get too active. Good. And then slowly come on back and then bend your back leg. Be on the top of the patella of your back knee. Maybe you can grab the outer foot and pull it away from you. Pull your chest open. Look up, open your heart, open your throat. Breathe love, breathe contentment. And then take your hand over your foot to the inside of the foot and drop down this way. And gently pull the heel into the buttock. Maybe you can drop your left elbow to the ground. Again, this is your stomach meridian on the top of the thigh, opening up the energy gates to your gut. Did you know your gut produces positive hormones? Yeah. Slowly come on back, tuck your back toes, and fold over your front leg. You can stretch, huh? Serotonin, dopamine, yeah. And the vagus nerve goes through the gut, yeah, to the brain. You know about that, yeah. Pull the outer foot to the outer hip. So, in the ancient texts of yoga, there was just one standing pose. Most poses were done seated, and it had to do with having healthy internal organs, not about how we look or how far we could stretch. Slowly come on forward, and we'll just take that leg back, and we'll come to finally down dog. So tuck your toes, and then we'll do a little bent knee down dog. Sit back towards your heels, lift the knees up, and then straighten the legs. And then if you want to, again, come forward, bend the knees, and then straighten the legs. Oops, now I might have lost my sound. Can you still hear me? Yes? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay. And then walk forward, come into a forward fold, Uttanasana. You can separate your feet a little bit if you like, or you could have your big toes together. You can keep your knees soft. Feel the soles of the feet pressing into the ground. Good. Now grab the sides of the legs and slowly come on up. We have 5 minutes to do so much. Okay, we're going to do one little Qigong thing, and then we're going to lie back bends on bolsters. Does that sound good? If you want to throw in a handstand at the wall, you could do that. You could come anywhere here. So let's just stand with our feet a little bit wider, and I'm going to move this just to move the energy. Yeah. You're going to just hit the front of the shoulder with the inner hand. That's your heart-lung meridian. Kidneys and adrenals in the back hand. See how your arms just fling. So a lot of it's in the knees. Soften the knees. Look as far back with your gaze as you can. I know it feels so good. There's a different, it drizzled a little bit on my windscreen. And now step together and just circle, put your hands on your lower back. So we're just moving the energy. Energy moves in spirals. Oh gosh, we have a lovely pigeon pose. Can we fit that into? I don't think so. Go the other way. Good, then step together and like squatting, put your hands on your thighs and make big circles clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand up, pull the knees up. Take a big step or a jump. Okay, so we have to do one standing pose. Spin your left heel out, your right foot straight, left hand on hip. Trikonasana. Reach out over your leg. Slide the hand down and okay. Take your right hand behind your back, or your left hand, sorry. Left hand behind your back. And that helps to open up to the ceiling. I'm actually getting my back of my wrist on my right rib cage, pushing my right rib cage forward, spinning open to the ceiling. And now you can look up at your hand as you stretch up through your fingertips, collarbones moving down. Now look down towards your bottom hand and feel the shin bone of your arm as you press into your leg. Feel the shin bone of your legs. Feel the bones. Do you want to do standing half moon? Do we have time? No. Come on up. We'll do the other side. Switching sides. I'll give you a choice. So take the arms to the side and go out, out, out. And then slide the hand down the leg and find where you are comfortably able to take your right hand behind your back and spin that left rib cage forward, right rib cage back. Push down with your hand into your ankle and take that arm up. And then look up, see that it's right above your shoulder. Keep it there, and now look down. Soften collarbones down the body. Press down with your hand into your ankle. Feel the bones in your forearms, bones in your shin bones. Good, and pull yourselves up. And then just spin both toes in, hands on your hips. Come halfway forward. Put hands underneath your shoulders. Pull the ground towards you, lengthen your spine, and then walk your hands back, back, back. Just let your head dangle. Try and get a right angle in your hands. You can bob your head back and forth, side to side. Just make sure the head's heavy and relaxed. And come up onto your fingertips again, bending your right leg, and then left leg, go side to side, side to side. Mm-hmm. You can use your elbow to move the knee to the side. Good. And then fingertips to the ground. You can heel toe hop your feet back together and roll up. And then we are going to, if you have to do Shavasana now, otherwise we're going to do one last pose. You have to go on time? Okay, this is so great. You're going to put your bolster kind of in the middle of the mat, and you're going to take a brick at the bottom end of your mat, and you're going to tie your legs together. So this will be like a back bend, and It's wonderful for your parasympathetic nervous system, this pose. It's Setu Bandha. It's a back bend. So you make the tight. I put the strap a few inches above my knees, but you could feel where it's best for you. And I make it really tight, tight, tight. And then I put the brick between my feet. And then I'm going to lie down so that the edge of the bolster is by the bra line. And then you can tuck the chin as you place your head on the ground. So you might need a blanket for your head and neck. And then you can inch your brick towards the front of the mat and place the ankles on the brick. Pull the shoulder blades down into the top of the bolster. And then relax, palms up or elbows bent. Chin in, back skull lengthening. And if you feel it too much in your back, spin the inner thighs to the floor and squeeze your thighs, stretching through the inner heels. Now breathing into the back, side, body, the whole length of your torso. As you exhale, soften neck, throat, jaw, collarbone, soften. Soften your eyes. Keep pulling shoulder blades from time to time into the top of the edge of the bolster. At the end of the exhale, feel for drawing the navel back and maybe even softening it upwards a little bit. This is a wonderful pose to access your parasympathetic nervous systems. Yeah, you can cross your ankles if it's too much. If you can't keep your legs together, you can cross one ankle over the other, but then be sure to also do the other side. Deeply relax and let go. Practice surrendering to gravity, what that feels like. So with each exhale, the body gets heavier and heavier. So this is tricky. If you have back issues, you might want to have to roll off your bolster to one side. Otherwise, walk your feet up towards your shoulders. I'm lifting my buttocks up with my hands. I'm pulling myself a little up, higher up, and then I'm lifting up. If you can slide the bolster away from you, I can't. My bolster's too heavy. I'm going to sort of inchworm myself up till just my lower back is on the edge of the bolster. You want just your sacrum on the edge of the bolster. So for you, Cindy, I would roll off and then come back on. And maybe you're too close to the wall to get that. Then you can bring your feet on the bolster. And then you can, now maybe you can push the bolster further away or roll to one side. My bolster is so stuck on, my mat is so sticky. But you want to just get your legs back on the bolster like that. Palms up. Take your hands once you're there and vigorously rub the palms of your hands. Create a lot of heat. You can lie flat too on your back. You don't need the bolster under your knees if you prefer. Vigorously, yeah, I'm crossing my ankles. Create a lot of heat. Now, if you have contact lenses, just cup your eyes. Otherwise, drop the heel of the hand right onto the eyeballs and relax the eyes. Let them sink deep into the sockets, the eyeballs. And lovingly cup the rest of your head with your hands. I have my elbows together, relaxing my arms, the weight of the arms into my eyes. See the color indigo. It's the color of your Ajna chakra, your third eye center, your spiritual eye. In this darkness, the pituitary gland, the pineal gland can produce melatonin and other hormones for you to sleep very deeply. I would do this before you go to sleep at night. Very gently remove the heel of the hand from the eyes. Bring your hands to prayer on your forehead, little circle, massaging your third eye center. Good. And then interlace your fingers, rest your hands on your belly, elbows move sideways. Shavasana. Do nothing, be nobody. Empty out. Surrender to gravity. Feel the energy pulsating in your body. You can do a mental scan, see if there's any gripping anywhere, body or mind. No judgment about it. If you find any, just breathe it away. Pay attention to the sensations of your breath in your abdomen. A gentle rising and the falling of the breath in the belly. Relax your facial muscles as if you're going to smile. Little Mona Lisa smile. Radiate that smile down into your hearts. So, if you're home, you can stay in Shavasana. Otherwise, slowly think about coming and sitting. I know it's so luscious, you probably want to stay in Shavasana now. Put the feet on the bolster. Take the strap off of your legs. Roll to one side. Take a moment in fetal pose. Drop the weight of the head into your arm. Relax. Soften the belly. Recreate Shavasana. And very slowly pressing up. Come on up slowly, slowly. Don't disturb your nervous systems. And let's sit comfortably. Change my lens. Okay, take the hands to the crown of your head, lightly tap. Feel that connection from your tailbone up your spine, up to the crown chakra. And then lightly part it with your fingers, very lightly open up the crown. And now you might want to open your eyes if you don't know this. On the inhale, lift the spine. On the exhale, flare your palms open like a serpent. Exhaling, cross your wrists, make a fist, make a knot. Inhale. As you exhale, pull elbows back, pull belly back. Clear your liver, clear your spleen. Go down to your lower back and massage your sacrum, the skin of your lower back, and then with a soft fist, massage. And then massage up to your kidneys and your adrenals. Good. And then come back across the belt and go down and make a soft fist, massage your inner groins. and go up into the sides of the belly, knocking the ribs, sides of ribs, front of ribs, chest. You can cross your wrists and do your lung points. We can go on and on and on. Take the sides of the legs, outer leg, massage your knees 3 times. Go down the inner leg a couple of times, massage your knees. Good, and down to the calf. And hands to prayer. Anjali Mudra. Remind yourselves of our intention is to access inspiration, inner joy, contentment through our practice. Who we are always at the core of our being, but life overshadows us. All the stresses of our lives tend to overshadow inner joy, contentment, inspiration, love. Acceptance is in the middle. We have to accept what, even if we don't like it, even if we can't bear it, but we can't change it. What is. We accept the isness of things, and then it frees us up to go to joy, to contentment. So first practice acceptance, because if you can't accept reality, then you'll always be angry or disappointed or frustrated. Yeah. It's just the wisdom of yoga. Bring the hands to forehead, breathe peace. Exhale, let go stress. Bring hands to the heart. The portal of the heart is love. Breathe love. Exhale, let go stress. Take your hands to your lower chakras, the diamond. There, the portal. Breathe safety. I am safe. Be safe. Feel it as a state of being. Yeah, there's so much fear going on. Slide your hands to your knees. Take a last deep inhale. And sigh it out. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I say namaste. Stay connected. Yeah. Notice when you separate. Well, we dialed in a whole different class practice to this morning. It had to do with, yeah.